Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Friday. And because it is the last day of the month, we do indeed get these patch 20.0 notes. I can't believe we are on patch 20 of the game. I remember like patch 5. That's how long I've been playing this game. And it's really, really fascinating to me because every single night I live stream, one of the most popular questions I get is, Prof, if you could add anyone in the game, who would it be? And the number one answer, I think, for the community, as far as my live streams are concerned, is still the Fantastic Four universe. Now, there's debate between Fox and Marvel. Can they do that in the game? Can't they? I mean, they've used Deadpool, another 20th Century Fox champion. So I don't know why not. I don't know why they couldn't even use Professor X for that matter. But regardless, you can see on the right that Emma Frost is finally coming to the contest. And I don't know if people want her because they think she's going to be amazing power-wise, or if they think it's just because she's really hot. And from the picture, I mean, I guess you got what you were hoping for. But we have what looks to be 2 new champions in the month of September, which is different. You know, I kind of prefer the 3 new champions like August because you get 2 champs in the monthly quest and 2 champs straight off the bat in general, and then you have this 3rd champ, and this month it was Korg, and then you have the ability to pay $30 to get them in that week before the released crystal at the end of the month, and I actually had some great luck, as some of you know from watching my videos. But regardless, patch 12.0 has some, or 20.0, I keep saying 12.0, patch 20.0 has a lot of positives, but it also has some negatives, and I really do believe I want to touch on something that I haven't seen too many people, of course this just came out, talk about. Now, Kabam is going to want us to talk about some of the things that they've improved. And they have this 20.0 update video here. I will, as always, put I'll pin the link to this forum discussion post in the comment section of this video. But we have this new quest, XMen Class Omega. Cable's emergence has given us the ability, blah, 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 to basically this new quest, you have to have certain champions with certain tags, and this X-Men Danger Room is what it's all about. So this is what we're going to talk about first. Prove your skills each day with new champion requirements, which will modify what champions you're allowed to bring into a quest with Danger Room. So you can't bring all your 565 5 stars and clear content right away. And this kind of reminds me of Dungeons. One of the things I like about Dungeons is I use some champions that I usually only use for like Arena to destroy like Room 6 and Room 7 of Dungeons. And so this might be the case. However, if you're somebody who doesn't have a really big roster, this could just flat out suck. Can you win with a team of only Science Class champions? Well, the Science Class still does suck. Funny you ask that specifically. Earn passes throughout the week to gain entry into the Uncanny Danger Room. What a weird adjective to describe that Danger Room. On the final day to earn great rewards. So this might be similar to what we've seen in the past where you fight 3 or 4 champions and then you collect passes that on day 7 it's a lot harder, but you also get to use boosts and there's the best rewards in there. I'm hoping that's the case. We'll see more in a second. Alliance Quest Season 5 is starting September 9th. So we're no longer facing Dormammu. We're facing Kingpin. I'm so excited about that. I think this is probably going to be a separate video altogether, but those of you who have had to put your Archangels on the benches and Wolverines on the bench, you can bring them back because Kingpin still can bleed, unlike Dormammu, and that is a huge win for the player. Alliance leadership now can select the number of battle groups. We know this from the announcement about Alliance Quest Season 5. Battle group maps choice allows different battle groups to play different difficulties. Each map now has a cost per battle group. All of this makes sense. Randomized enemies is going to be interesting. They say a fresh take from week to week. For me, I don't want randomized enemies. I actually prefer to know who I'm facing every time because I don't look at Alliance Quest as something that I want as a huge challenge. I look at it as something that I want rewards out of, whether it be chances for Tier 4 class Catalysts or certainly Tier 4 Basics and Glory to add Tier 2 Alphas to my list. I know there are a lot of upper tier players, those Master brackets and Platinum brackets that care about Glory for one thing and one thing mainly, and that is boosts and revives and just things that they could throw all those items into Alliance War so they don't have to use their own units. And so that's what, to me as a player, I care about it with Alliance Quest. I'm not like, oh, this is too boring. I keep having to fight Groot. Can you put Blade in here instead? Then I'll love Alliance Quest. Yeah, I said no one ever, at least not anybody with a brain. Okay, randomized enemies, all new encounters across all maps will shake things up. New boss Kingpin, very much loving that. Now, the new difficulty scaling raises the ceiling on difficulty for the most powerful alliances, which means you don't tap out of prestige at around 12, 13,000 by day 3, or at least that's what I've seen from my top tier Alliance Quest Alliance. So you'll get more points, but you'll also have a harder difficulty. So this might mean that they're trying to get you to mess up and have to use more potions and revives that really you want to save for Alliance War. So I'm still kind of up in the air about that. Now we have more Tier 2 Alpha availability. They're trying to, it sounds like, make Tier 2 Alpha is kind of the thing for Alliance Quest, and then Tier 5 Basics, the thing for Alliance War. So you have to do both in order to rank up your 5 and 6 star champions. I get that. Still hate Alliance War to no end. And speaking of hating Alliance War, I want to conclude this video talking about something that I am very concerned about. And maybe I'm overreacting. Lord knows this wouldn't be the first time I have done that. But I still want to talk about how I have a horrible time fighting Domino. I'm one of those people who just still hates fighting Domino, and I know there's some people out there who have mastered fighting her and have bragged to me that if you are better at the game than I am, Domino is easy, and hats off to you people that are clearly way better at the game than me and way smarter than me and everything else. But I still hate fighting Domino. Well, some of the explanations as far as fighting Domino are going to go away for patch 20.0, and this is something that I'm probably going to say, like, Imifrost is here and Domino is about to get harder. That might be something along the lines of the title of this video, because those are the two takeaways I have from this. Now we've talked about champion requirements, which basically limits who you can bring in. You can't just bring in your best champs. Okay, so we've adjusted the speed of Domino's 2-hit medium attack, which a lot of people have used to counter. So when she hits for a medium, it slows down enough to where basically you can just intercept it right after it's done. Well, now they've sped it up to bring it in pace with other 2-hit medium attacks, which tells me that they want Domino to be harder to fight, especially in a place like Alliance War where they're counting on a death to cause you to have to spend items and units and boosts. So, Red Skull, cool, but let's talk, because there's another Domino. Improve Domino's ability to successfully land her special 2 attack after finishing a combo with a medium attack. So once again, this could be the case where you get caught because you're used to fighting her at a certain speed, and all of a sudden now you are going to have this frame rate sped up, and maybe you will get clipped. I'm sure the best players of the best will still look at this and be like, oh, Prof, it's no big deal. I'll easily defeat Domino. But I think for the average player, like myself, who doesn't like fighting Domino, this could be an additional pain, and I already hate fighting her so much. It's one of the main reasons why I'm just burnt out of Alliance War. Every time you hear me talk about it, you can hear the sadness and depression and even anxiety come in my voice. It's just not worth the stress. So this might actually push me even further to start in that Alliance War free alliance that I always talk about. So yes, we've got Imifrost coming finally to the contest. We have the new season of Alliance Quest. We've got these class-specific or tag-specific events that force you to bring in champions that you probably never would have otherwise. What do you think about that? The one thing that I'm still annoyed about in this wording is that I don't play Alliance Quest. I'm not bored with Alliance Quest because I'm fighting the same enemies over and over again. Maybe this is just me, but I'm wanting better rewards for the time put in. Really, if they wanted to make Alliance Quest better and they weren't going to do half-an-hour timers, why not expand the 5-hour limit to 8 hours? And that way they're also telling everybody, hey, we know that you probably need sleep and don't want to play this game. So instead of getting 5 hours of sleep before your energy maxes out, why don't you max out at 8 hours, which is about, or even 7 hours, right? The full REM cycle of sleep, so that we're not going to have you burnt out on the game and continue to have so many people, quote unquote, retire or even quit the game altogether. So that's my rant when it comes to Alliance Quest. I just think they're kind of out of touch with what a lot of the complaints have been, at least from the people I've talked to. So there you have it, patch 20.0, I almost said 12.0 again. My two biggest takeaways: Imifrost is finally here, and Domino's about to get tougher to fight. Best of luck in the contest, and as always, thanks for watching and supporting my MCOC YouTube channel.